Hey, what's up? It's Chris, founder of Finxter.com, and in today's video, I want to welcome our new Finxter freelancer student, Yohei. I most likely I pronounced his name wrongly, so sorry about that. Sorry for not being able to pronounce it right. But Yohei, I appreciate you joining the course. I think you made a great decision to become a freelance developer, and in these welcome videos I want to first of all give you my appreciation and tell you that I'm here for you in case you need anything. So you can just contact me via the Discord mastermind group or just via email, but I will also give you some specific tips. What is going on in the freelancing space? How can you earn money as a freelance developer in Python or other programming language on Upwork? And I always like to browse like some gig catalogs, because I personally have made great experiences on the gig catalog. What does it mean? It means that freelancers offer their services. It's a kind of productized service, and one of those productized service that I found is quite interesting is for a tool called Blender. And I don't like generally recommend a specific tool, right? Because Blender may not be of any interest to you, Yohei, or the watcher of this video. But I think it is great to see generally that almost any tool that exists and almost any tool has demand for specialists that actually can help out businesses where you there's a freelance opportunity for almost any tool out there. I would say probably any tool out there. You can, even if the tool is small, say it is small. Of course, there's huge demand for Excel developers or something like this, and there's also huge demand for Python. Place your library here. Freelance developers. So for example, Python NumPy, Python Pandas, Python Scikit-learn, Python TensorFlow, Python, you name it. So you can actually you can focus on any of those libraries and offer your services. It's like a general easy way to niche down and focus on becoming an expert of a small thing rather than a big thing. But this is I just want to present this Blender Python API. So Blender is a free and open source 3D computer graphics software used for creating animated films, visual effects, art, 3D-dimensional and printed models, motion graphics, interactive 3D applications, virtual reality, and computer games. So you see, like the field, the possible applications are significant. And if you like this visual industry, there's a lot. Actually, Blender, I would say, is even a too broad niche to focus on. You can focus on any of those sub applications. For example, Blender, Python, interactive 3D applications, API programming, something like this. Yeah, so there would be demand for all of those sub fields. And is it interesting for you as a freelance developer? So I checked out one gig. They earn like $300 to $800 in 3 to 4 days. So I would say definitely it is interesting. So if you check out this guy, Lukman B, he has 4.9 stars, 81 reviews, so there's significant demands. These are just the reviews, right? These are not all the clients who hired him. So more clients will have hired him. He's top rated, and he has 3 packages, like $300, $500, and $800 packages, and what is included, like some revision and actually some automation, Python automation. Like you will get a Blender 3D tasks automation script, right? So this is the gig offering, and you see, you can like this positioning. If you in the automation space, it's significantly. So actually, any API of any tool you can connect with Python, there will be some automation opportunity. For example, say this email marketing. Like many business owners do email marketing these days. Actually, I have yet to see a successful business that doesn't use email marketing. And even like Google, Apple, all these businesses, they send email for advertisements. And Facebook, obviously, LinkedIn, Microsoft, and so on. Yeah, so they send you regular emails to actually present their services. So email marketing, for example, just to name arbitrary example, highly demanded, right? And if you can just as a programmer master the API, so how can you, for example, API means you need to connect to the email marketing software. So there's some email marketing software where you can actually subscribe some subscribers automatically, and it is just a web service call. It's very simple for you as a programmer. You can learn it in a week or so, and but you can then offer those specific type of gigs to business owners, and like the demand is there. Every business has a demand to not every business, but I would say like a certain portion of the business has a demand to connect their web applications to the email marketing software. And you, like, if each time there's a connection like between two different services, there's a opportunity for you as a freelancer to position yourself at the intersection and to provide the programming against the API, to provide this interfacing, right? And you can focus on the interfacing, create very significant value in short amount of time because you have mastered the API. So this is like one typical way to position yourself as a freelance developer, to actually check out a tool that you enjoy. For you, probably it's not Blender, but it will be any other tool that you maybe already know. You can just learn more over time, like by solving gigs. Obviously you learn more, so you can just focus on one tool over time, learn more, become an expert in this tool, and use, for example, Python API or so to connect against this tool to offer a specific service. And that's it. I mean, you can build your whole career around something like this, and you can offer maybe 3 to 4 different such type of gigs to learn initially where is the demand and where is not, but then just focus on one thing, go deep rather than broad. And if you go deep, you will find your first client, the second client. First client is always the hardest, second is a bit easier, third is a bit easier. It always gets easier, and you will create this machine of this business machine of more and more clients, because like each additional client in your business, in your freelancing business, increases the likelihood of future clients coming to your business. For example, via referrals or via testimonials or social, it's like peer pressure, for example, or social indication that people give you positive ratings, and other clients then the conversion that other clients who see you, who already have 81 reviews with 4.9 stars on average, increases the likelihood that future clients will book you, right? And Upwork will propose you as a freelance developer to many clients searching for Blender experts if you have more and more positive ratings. So the more reliable you become, the more gigs you have finished, the easier it gets to attract clients. And usually soon, if you are a value-oriented freelancer, you will have much more work, much more demand for your work than you can handle. This is the ultimate goal you want to achieve, actually. So because if you have more demand, long-term demand, than you can handle, not just peak-wise, not just like on a given day or so, but like over a long period of time, say a month, 2 months, 3 months, you have like significant more demand than you can handle. First of all, you will learn more. You will remove white space from your calendar, which is good. You will earn more, and as a result, your hourly rates will increase, right? Because each time there's a resource that is more demanded, and then there is supply of this resource, the price to buy this resource actually increases, and you should be the resource ultimately, right? So you are the resource if you are a freelance expert on Blender, Python. There are some business owners who would to get some expertise on Blender, Python. So they have some business problems. They need to get it fixed. They would pay $300 in a minute to just solve a simple technical error that you can solve maybe in 10 minutes or so, right? So there are some great ways to position yourself. If you're an expert, your skills, if you're an expert and you have created this business machine, you will have lots of opportunities to earn great money with very little effort, right? Over time, this is what all of us wants, but ironically, you need to go there by spending the time and the effort, and by getting this value-oriented mindset, by not being lazy, by over-delivering and delighting your customers. And this is what gets you there to do like 4.9 stars and lots of reviews. So only if you make it hard to yourself because you want to delight the customer, will it become easier for you. If you try to make it easy, because you take shortcuts. You don't want the work. You are lazy. You want high hourly rates without actually delivering value. You don't want to learn and spend time with this. You always take shortcuts and cut off the edges. If you take this approach, then it will get very hard. Then freelancing, ironically, will get very hard. And there's a negative spiral, because if it gets harder, you actually want to take even more shortcuts, and it gets even harder, and so on. So try to break this cycle by going all into every gig, giving everything you have, pour all energy you have into this one gig. There's no shortage of energy, right? There's no only shortage of energy if it is in your mind. So just try to, if you have a gig, try to go all in, spend all you have in this one gig, and then you will have your first positive rating. Second gig will get easier, but then in the second gig you also go all in, and you do this as long as you get gigs. But if you go all in, clients will ask you to actually do a repeat gig for them, and so on, and you will soon have lots and lots of demand for your services. Okay, anyway, Yohei, I appreciate you joining the course. Thanks for listening to this video, me mumbling on, and appreciate you joining the course, and see you in the course. Bye.